What, really? Kate, is that true?
I've no idea.
How do you feel about the royal baby arriving?
It's so exciting.
It is exciting.
We've all been waiting 9 months for this, so it's going to be quite fun.
Well, she has the right name. Kate is helping us in the kitchen. What are we making today?
Okay, so today we're making a no-knead bread. So it's a quick, easy bread rolls.
Okay.
I'm starting off with some self-raising flour, adding a little bit of sugar.
Mm-hmm. Sugar for taste.
Sugar for taste.
Okay, there
and,
you go.
Oopsie, that was... There we go. Some salt.
Of course.
And then a little bit of butter, which we're just going to rub in. So you want to make sure your butter's quite soft. If it's too hard, it's a bit of a mission.
But this is going to make it yum.
Yes, this is what butter makes everything yum.
I know.
Okay, so you're just going to rub this in. So you want your flour and butter to be the consistency of breadcrumbs.
Right.
And then what we're going to do after that is just add some buttermilk and some water. And the nice thing about this bread, not only is it kind of quick and easy to do, but you don't have to, it's called no knead for a reason. So you don't have to knead the dough. So it's kind of something you can whip up in a flash, and it's really nice because the rolls actually cook in about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven at about 180. Adding our buttermilk.
There we go, I can see it becoming thicker. Now today, our theme is seaweed today, and I can already see on the finished product, you've used them as decoration. I've also learned today from Ewan, when no one was looking, he mentioned to me that seaweed is also in some toothpastes. So I look at this and I think, how versatile, from a beautiful little bread to toothpastes. And look at the little bread rolls that you're making. Do you enjoy cooking with it?
I love it. It's actually quite interesting. Seaweed's it's one of the few things that's got a natural MSG in it.
Right.
So you know a lot of people talk about being addicted to sushi.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's got a lot to do with the fact that there's a little bit of MSG in there.
So I think we're going to be addicted to our little no-knead bread rolls as well. I can actually smell the buttermilk. Of course, you can recreate this and make it at home too, and it's so easy to do. The keyword for today is Sasko. Sasko to 33728. And not only do you get a list of the ingredients to recreate this at home, but you also go into our draw for today in order to stand in line for that progressive kitchenware baking set, courtesy of takealot.com. It's coming on really nicely now. Look at that.
So it's coming together.
Yeah.
We want to just mix this dough so it's almost...
I'm putting it all back.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a terribly messy cook.
But that's all the fun, right?
I know.
And look at you just pressing it together. I can see some of the butter also squeezing through.
Yeah, that's great. And so it's quite a firm dough. It's not a...
Yeah, I can see.
It's not a soft, almost bread dough.
Right.
So all we're going to do is just roll these into balls. Excuse me, I'm going to do it on the counter.
How big do we roll them? Because I mean, we want a fairly this is the end product
roll.
that we want. Yeah.
So you just take it. It's going to rise in the oven because it's got self-raising flour on it. So just a little bit smaller. Just take your hand and just roll it into a ball. Sorry, I've got
place it on our baking tray.
On your grease tray.
There we go.
Sorry, I've got dough all over my hands.
Should I help you?
No, that's cool.
No, I want
so you want to? Okay, you can make one too. All right, so you just want to roll them into a nice smooth ball.
There we go.
Okay, yours is a mini one, mine's a big one.
So I know which one to eat. This is for people who care about slimming.
Yes, that's the low-fat one.
Yes.
Okay, and we're just going to put a bit of milk over the top.
All right.
This is going to help it brown nicely.
Okay. So milk and not all the other things that we were taught.
No, we're going to start off with this. This is like the glue that's going to help everything stick.
Keep it together.
There we go.
Look at that, a little bit of salt and are those sesame seeds?
Yes, and finally that's our nori, which is our seaweed.
The texture is really nice, look at that.
So it's just chopped up. It's what you have in sushi.
Huh?
Yeah. There you go, and it's into the oven like that.
Into the oven like that. Our keyword is Sasko for today. So Sasko to 33728 in order to get a list of the ingredients. Again, you stand in line of winning that progressive kitchenware baking set courtesy of takealot.com. That's fairly easy. And our end product, of course, ta-da!
It looks just like that.
No
nice
need
roll.
bread rolls.
No need.
Okay, no need, no need. Well, we'll be back after the break. I'm going to try a bread roll.
Do it.
No need for breakfast.
No.
Another delicious recipe brought to you by Sasko flour. Always soft and fluffy.